All right, so this is the debrief. This is where you will go before all your missions, insurgencies, raids, all that kind of stuff. Now, I want to show you the proper debrief etiquette. So, follow me. I want you to stand in this line right here, just like so. Walk up a little bit more, like walk on the letters. A little more, a little more. Perfect. Okay, and now, oh wait, back up way too far. You're past the line. A little more, a little more. Perfect. And now, okay, sorry. In order to speak in a debrief, you have to ask for PTS, and you do it just like this. Yes, sir. Let's see if you can do it. Make sure to remove the period at the beginning. Good job. All right, follow me. We'll go to barracks, and then I'll just read you the list of... You want to move out as quick as possible, so that way other people don't stuck inside of you. All right, now this right here is this is the barracks hallway. This is where you will spawn with all your weapons and all those other kinds of good things. So follow me. I'll just bring you inside the barracks so that way you can get trained.
Hey, can I call an admin?
Just get on the wall and face towards me like this. Perfect. All right, now, do you know what faces are? So let's just test it real quick. Okay, I want you to go. Okay, I want you to go left, right, about face, and then front face. Let me just do them one at a time. Okay, left face. Okay, and right face. About face.
User was moved out of your
We'll work on them later. About face is like this. Watch me. You can't hear me? Okay, so, okay, about face, okay, I'll show you what they are, so look at me, watch me. Okay, no, just look at me, because you're not turned towards me, just look. Okay, so look, the left, right, about face, you turn over the right shoulder, and then front face, you also turn over the right shoulder, like that. So, let's practice. About face. Okay, and then front face. All right, now just come over here, please. I'm gonna just read you the set of rules, so that way you know them. You can also check the rules by typing in /rules like so. The period at the beginning, of course. You can just type in /rules if you need to check on anything. Okay then. So, all right, let's start with your rules of engagement. Okay, so now for insurgents, unless you are a suicide bomber or a war martyr, you cannot blow yourself up. So I'm not too worried about that unless you actually... Alright, sorry I'm back. I had to go deal with something out of TeamSpeak. Okay, so like I was saying, rule number 2, if you are caught inside the AOS zone, that means arrest on site area or the KOS area, appropriate action will be taken. Now, I will say this about the AOS zone. There are a lot of rules around it, so it's basically 2 pillars by the US base. You may not pass them unless you are being detained or if you are solo raiding, which I'm not too worried about yet because you don't have a donator level. You may not, and I repeat, you may not just pull out a weapon randomly and start shooting at people either inside the AOS zone or the AOS base, or else that will count as base camping and RDM, and you will be jailed for it. Rule number 3. When role-playing as a civilian, you must follow instructions from the U.S. forces. Failure to do so will result in becoming a present threat to the U.S., and they will kill you. Now I'll say this because some people get confused. You are allowed to shoot whatever U.S. you want out in the field, as long as they are not near the AOS zone or within their base. Insurgents are AOS between the pillars by the U.S. base, and they are KOS in the bushes around the base and on the hills on the left and right side of the base. Explosives are not to be detonated in the U.S. AOS zone or anywhere near the base unless a raid is called. Do not throw any grenades into the AOS zone or into the base, as that is fail RP. What else? Okay, we're almost done, don't worry. Insurgents cannot loiter outside of the U.S. base during a code yellow as it breaks PRP unless a planned raid is taken or going to take place. Insurgent Daggle, which is a very high rank if you turn around and look up. On the left side, that is a very high rank because, so you start out as an AKR, you move all the way up to BK, then you move to BCOT, and then all the way up to Daggle, so you got a long way to go to get to there, but like I was saying, Daggle can execute enlisted if they are disrespecting their higher ups and for disrespecting anybody in general. And insurgents may not kill civilians without a valid roleplay reasoning. The use of comms in a direct vicinity of the opposing faction is not KOS anymore. It used to be a rule, it is not. And attempting to knock over any of the military police shields in the AOS zone makes you AOS. So that's basically it. Let me call a admin to whitelist you, and then I will get you ready to go. Oh, you need to change your name to Insurgent Army SB King Bob, please. Wait here 1 second. Oh wait, where'd he go? There you are, grandson.
Alright, I got it.
Yeah. Now, King Bob, here, I'll just change your name for you. Hold on.
Can't get into the...
Alright, so pretty much you'll copy and paste that in the chat, and then just remove the period at the beginning, so that way it actually changes your name. Perfect. Did you whitelist him yet?